Oops. Test, test, test. Test, 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 test. Okay, hello YouTube. Oops. All right, so we're just getting set up, so have a seat, relax. We'll be with you shortly. Just getting the YouTube camera set up. For those of you on Facebook, you can always go to YouTube. D. Tarver. YouTube, search for D. Tarver, Relax and Revive, and you'll see that there on YouTube. All right, so have a seat, relax. And we're gonna get started. So find your comfortable spot and sit up straight.
Did you check it?
Sit up straight. You can sit with your legs crossed or straight, however you feel comfortable. Just make sure your spine is straight. We're going to begin with breathing. So sit up straight, relax your shoulders. And we're going to inhale through our nose and exhale through our mouth. As you exhale, imagine you're fogging a mirror with your breath. And with each inhale, feel that your spine is getting longer as your head reaches for the ceiling. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand. And when you exhale, pull your navel in toward your spine. One more time. Now lift your arms out to the side. And let me just move over a little bit so I don't hit the table over there. So with your arms to the side, breathing through your nose, we're going to make a small circle with our arms in one direction, breathing through our nose. And now in the other direction. Now bring your hands together in front of you with your palms facing each other. Bring your hands in front in prayer posture with your forearms parallel to the floor. And we're going to inhale and slowly reach as far as we can. And then exhale, coming back down. And at the very end of the exhale, point your fingertips down toward the floor. When you're ready to inhale, reach and lift. When you're ready to exhale, breathing through our nose, come on down, point your fingertips down, flex your wrists as much as you can, and move with your breath. One more time. And when you're done, bring your hands to prayer posture in front of your chest. Now from here, straighten your arms out in front of you, palms facing each other. And we're going to inhale and reach as far back as we can. And then exhale, wrap your hands around, grabbing your shoulders, and lower your chin to your chest and breathe through your nose. Now notice which arm is on top. Lift your chin and inhale, reach as far back as you can, and come back around, place the opposite arm on top, grab your shoulder blades and lower your chin to your chest, breathing through your nose. Breathing naturally through your nose, no need to rush your breath. Now lift your chin and inhale, reach as far back as you can, and then exhale, bring your arms down in front of you. Now from here, we're going to do a seated cat-cow. So with your legs straight, place your hands under your knees so that your arms are straight. Sitting up straight, if your legs are crossed, just place your hands on your knees. And we're going to inhale, lifting our chin and arching our lower spine. And then exhale, lower our chin, pull our navel in and arch our upper spine. When you're ready to inhale, arch your lower back as you lift your head. When you're ready to exhale, pull your navel in, arch your upper spine as you push out. So move as much as you can, following your breath. Focus on trying to move your spine, not your head as much, but your spine. Using your knees to help guide your body forward and arch your lower spine on the inhale. And on the exhale, using your knees to keep you from rolling all the way back. Inhale, arching and lifting your chest and your chin. Exhale, lowering, stretching your upper back. One more time in each direction. And when you're done, just sit up straight and take a moment to breathe. Okay, now from here, we're going to get up into a tabletop position. Make sure your knees are under your hips and that your knees are separated so that you can keep your balance. So spread your knees 5 or 6 inches apart and place your hands under your shoulders. From here, pull your navel in toward your spine. And what we're going to do is inhale and reach your right arm and left leg, stretching as much as you can while your navel is pulled in toward your spine. And then exhale, lowering it back down. Inhale, opposite arm and leg, reaching as much as you can. When you're ready to exhale, lowering them down. On the inhale, make sure you pull your navel in toward your spine. And with control, exhale down. Move with your breath, inhaling out and exhaling down. Keep your navel pulled in toward your spine as you do this. One more time on each side. And when you're done, just pause with your neck and spine parallel to the floor in a neutral position. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and step our left foot forward, keeping our right knee on the ground, and stay here for a moment, breathing through your nose. Inhaling and exhaling. If you'd like, you can place your mat or something soft under your right knee. And then pull your left foot back and bring your right foot forward. Again, keeping your hands down on the ground. Check that your right knee is above your right ankle. And breathe. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then switch. We're going to go back to the left again. This time, check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And then inhale and bring your torso up with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Adjust your hips and legs so that your left knee is above your left ankle. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. You can look straight ahead or up at your hands if you'd like. Take long, deep breaths. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of your chest. And then inhale, make a circle, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, pull your navel in toward your spine as you bend forward and place your hands on the floor. And then push the floor away as you pull your left foot back and bring your right foot forward. When you're ready, come on up in a lower right lunge with your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears, reaching your hands up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. Take a moment to breathe. And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and as you exhale, bend forward, place your hands on the floor, push the floor away as you pull your right foot back. And from here, we're going to spread our knees and bring our feet together and sit down in child's pose. So you want to lower your hips down toward your heels, and then lower your torso and forehead as far as you can go, and breathe through your nose. Now lift your head and straighten out your arms. And we're going to come back up to a tabletop position. And from here, we're just going to stand up and walk to the front of our mat. When you're at the front of your mat, separate your feet about 4 or 5 inches so that your feet are under your hips. Feel the bottoms of your feet, the weight of your body evenly distributed. And then inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling, and exhale, lower them down. Again, inhale, reach your hands up toward the ceiling. And this time we're going to sit our hips back as if we're sitting in a chair, keeping our arms lifted, our torso lifted, breathing through our nose. The weight of our body is more in the heels of our feet. And then inhale as you stand up, and exhale your arms back down. Again, inhale, reach your hands up. And we're going to sit back again as if we're sitting in a chair, keeping our arms lifted, chest lifted, breathing through our nose. And if you'd like, you can come up onto your toes, lifting your heels off the ground. And then lower your heels. Inhale as you stand up, and exhale your arms back down. Now from here, we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling, pull our navel in toward our spine as we swan dive, bending forward, place our hands on the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees, stretching the backs of your legs, relaxing your hamstrings. And place your hands on the floor. Make sure your feet are separated so that when you step your right foot back, you can keep your balance. Check that your left knee is above your left ankle. And then inhale, come on up into warrior one. The right leg is straight, left knee is bent over left ankle, and our hands are in prayer posture in front of our chest. Hips and torso are facing forward, breathing through our nose. Now from here, you can inhale and reach your hands up toward the ceiling and reach for the ceiling if you'd like, or you can keep your hands in prayer posture in front of your chest, breathing through your nose. If your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture. Now we're going to inhale and reach our hands up toward the ceiling, and keeping our left knee bent, we're going to turn our torso and our hips to face the right side of the room as we lower our arms parallel to the floor. Bring our shoulder blades together, lift our chest as we gaze out over our left fingertips. This is warrior two. Try and relax and breathe. Now rotate your left hand to face up. Take your right hand down toward your right knee. Inhale as you lift your left hand straight up toward the ceiling, breathing through your nose. Inhale and exhale as you need to, reaching as much as you can. And then exhale, bring your arms back parallel to the floor. And we're going to inhale as we swing our right arm, our hips, and our torso to face forward. Reach our hands up toward the ceiling and exhale. Pull our navel in as we lean forward. Place our hands on the floor and step our right foot forward. Inhale up halfway and exhale down. Relaxing. Bend your knees as you inhale. Bring your arms up, palms together above your head, and exhale your hands down by your side. Again, inhale, reaching up toward the ceiling. Pull your navel in as we swan dive down, bending our knees, placing our hands on the outside of our feet. Inhale up halfway and relax down. Bend your knees, stretching the backs of your legs. And then place your hands on the floor. Step your left foot back. Keeping our right knee bent over our right ankle. Inhale up into warrior one when you're ready. Hands in prayer posture in front of your chest. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can move your arms near your ears and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. You can look up at your hands or straight ahead, however you feel comfortable. And if your hands are above your head, inhale, reaching up, and exhale, bring them back to prayer posture in front of you. Now inhale and reach your hands up toward the ceiling. And as you exhale, turn your torso, your hips, and adjust your left foot as you lower your arms parallel to the floor in warrior two. So our torso and our hips are facing the left side as we gaze out over our right fingertips. The right knee should still be bent over the right ankle. Try and bring your shoulder blades together behind you and lift your chest as you gaze out over your right fingertips. Now rotate your right palm to face up toward the ceiling. Lower your left palm down toward your left knee. Keeping your right knee bent, inhale and reach your right hand straight up toward the ceiling. Breathing through your nose, reaching as much as you can. And then inhale and exhale, bring your arms back parallel to the floor. Now inhale as you adjust and swing your left arm forward, move your hips and your torso to face forward, and then reach your hands up toward the ceiling, pull your navel in as you exhale, bending forward, placing your hands on the floor, step your left foot forward, inhale up halfway, and relax down. Bend your knees, and from here, we're gonna walk our feet out to the sides of our mat, with our knees bent, hands on the floor, knees bent. And we're going to slowly walk our hands to our left foot and straighten our right leg, keeping our left knee bent. So the left knee is bent. Your hands are at your left foot. Move your hands to your left foot. The right leg is straight. The left knee is bent. Your hands are on the floor. Arms are inside your legs. Now slowly walk your hands to the center, keeping your knees bent. And then walk your hands to your right foot, keeping your right knee bent, straightening out your left leg. So hands are on the floor. Right knee is bent, left leg is straight. And then walk your hands back to the center, keeping our knees bent. Bring your feet in so you can bend your knees. And then move your hands to your left foot, bending your left knee, straightening out the right leg. Breathing through your nose. And then bend your right leg as you walk your hands back to the center. And slowly walk your feet in as you lower your hips down to the ground with your arms between your legs. You can keep your hands on the floor if you'd like, or if you want to bring your hands into prayer posture in front of your chest, you can do that. Breathing through our nose. And then lower your hands down to the floor. Take your arms out from between your legs and sit back on the ground with your legs straight out in front of you. And then inhale as you lift your hands, lift your chest, palms together above your head. And then exhale as you lower your arms and hands back down. Now this time when you inhale, Keeping your neck and spine in alignment. Exhale, tilting your torso forward. Place your elbows and forearms on the ground. Lift your chest and imagine your chest is touching the front of your feet. Keeping your elbows and forearms on the ground. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Try and lift your chest, relaxing your body. Take long, deep breaths. As your torso relaxes, you can move your elbows further down. Try not to bend your head down. Lift your chest and move your torso forward and down. Now pull your navel in as you inhale. Reach your hands up above your head, palms together, and then exhale your hands down by your side. Now take your left foot and bring it on the inside of your right leg so the right leg is straight. If you need to, you can place a block or a book or a pillow under your left thigh so that your hips relax. So if your knees are in the air, place something under your thigh to help relax your hips and thigh muscle. So turn to face your right leg. Place your hands as far forward as you can reach. Sit up straight. Lift your chest. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And exhale as you gently tilt forward, lowering your torso down over your right leg. Move your hands further down your right leg. Try and keep your elbows on the ground. Lift your chest. Try not to bend your head unless your torso is all the way down. And then you can place your forehead on your knee if it is all the way down. But if it's not, focus on breathing. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Allow your torso to relax. Take long, deep breaths. Breathing will help release any tension in your body. And then inhale, coming back up. Turn to face your left knee. Place your hands on the floor on the outside of your left knee as it's bent. Take a deep breath. Inhale as you lift your chest. And exhale, allow your torso to lean over your left leg, keeping the right leg on the ground. Breathe through your nose. Go as far as you can and just breathe. Try not to bend your head, but your torso. And then inhale, coming back up. And we're going to straighten out our left leg, bend our right foot to the inside of our left leg. Turn to face your left leg. Again, if you need to place something under your right thigh to relax your hips, feel free to do that. Facing your left leg, place your hands as far forward as they'll reach. Sit up straight. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, tilt your torso over your left leg, keeping your neck and spine in alignment. Adjust your hands. Try and bring your elbows to the ground outside of your leg, so that way you won't be tempted to pull yourself down, but you'll follow your breath. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Try and lift your chest toward the front of your foot. Breathing through your nose. If your torso is all the way down on your leg, feel free to place your forehead on your knee. But if it's not, just go as far as you can and breathe. And then inhale, coming up all the way. Turn to face your right knee. Place your hands on the outside of your right knee. Inhale as you sit up straight, and exhale as you tilt over your right knee, lowering your torso down. Again, try not to bend your head. Try to bring your torso down. Inhale and exhale through your nose. And then inhale, coming back up, and straighten out your right leg. Come to the front of your mat, placing your feet on the floor, your knees in the air. Separate your feet about 4 or 5 inches. And from here, we're going to move our arms to be parallel to the floor. We're going to keep them here, straight and still. Now inhale as you lift your chest, and exhale as you tilt back and lift your feet off the ground, breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can straighten out one leg or both. Find your balancing point. Doing one leg at a time will help build strength in your core. And then lower your feet down and grab your elbows or wrists and relax. I'm going to turn sideways. So this time we're going to bring our arms parallel to the floor again. Inhale as we pull our navel in and tilt back and lift our feet off the ground, breathing through our nose. Again, point one leg or both, however you feel comfortable. Find your balancing point. Keeping the arms parallel to the floor. And then lower your feet. And from here, we're going to slowly come all the way down with control, placing our spine on the ground and straightening out our arms parallel to our shoulders with the palms of our hands facing up toward the ceiling. Our knees are bent, our arms are parallel to our shoulders, and our palms of our hands are facing the ceiling. Now adjust your feet so that they're under your knees as much as possible. Pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground and place your hips to the left side of your mat. Take a deep breath and inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the right side as you turn your head to gaze at your left palm, keeping your shoulders on the ground, knees relaxing to the right side, head turned, gazing at your left hand. Breathing through your nose. And if you'd like, you can straighten out your left leg over your right and lower your left foot down to the ground. Breathing through your nose. If your left leg is straight, bend it back over your right. And then inhale as you bring your head, your torso, and your knees back to the center. Adjust your feet so that they're under your knees. Pull your navel in toward your spine. Inhale, lift your hips off the ground and place your hips to the right side of your mat. Take a deep breath, inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, allow your knees to relax to the left side as you turn your head to gaze at your right palm. Keeping your shoulders on the ground, knees relaxing to the left side, head turned and gazing at the right. Inhale and exhale through your nose. If you'd like, you can straighten out your right leg over your left, lower your right foot down to the ground, keeping your shoulders on the ground, breathing through your nose. And if your right leg is straight, bend it back over your left. And then inhale as you bring your knees, your torso, and your head back to the center. And lower your arms down next to your torso. Now again, adjust your feet so that they're under your knees, near your hands. Pull your navel in toward your spine and lift your hips off the ground. Tighten your gluteal muscles as you inhale, pushing the heels of your feet into the ground. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, coming down an inch away from the ground, not all the way. When you're ready to inhale, lifting as much as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, coming down with control, an inch away from the ground. On the inhale, tighten your gluteal muscles as you lift your hips. And as you exhale, coming down an inch away from the ground. Now on the next inhale, we're going to keep our hips lifted off the ground. Continue breathing as needed. Take your straight arms under your hips and interlace your fingers. Breathing through your nose, tighten your gluteal muscles. As you lift your hips and breathe through your nose, inhale and exhale. And then release your hands from under your hips as you exhale and lower your hips all the way down to the mat. Now from here, straighten out your right leg, keeping your left knee bent. Lift your left foot off the ground, keeping your right leg on the ground, keeping your right leg straight. Interlace your fingers below your left knee, on your left shin. Take a deep breath. Inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your left shin and knee toward your left shoulder while keeping your right leg on the ground. So with each exhale, gently pulling your left shin and left knee toward your left shoulder while keeping your right leg all the way down on the ground. Relax your feet, breathing through your nose. And then lower your left foot down, release your hands from your left shin, and straighten out your left leg. Bend your right knee and place your right foot on the ground. Take a moment to notice your left leg on the ground, straight on the ground, because that's where we want to keep it. So now lift your right foot off the ground, interlace your fingers below your right knee on your right shin. Take a deep breath through your nose. And as you exhale, gently pull your right shin and right knee toward your right shoulder, keeping the left leg on the ground. With each exhale, gently pulling your right shin and right knee toward your right shoulder. Relaxing your feet. And then release, lower your right foot down, release your hands, and bend both of your knees so that they're in the air. Pull your navel in toward your spine as you lift your feet toward the ceiling, lift your hands toward the ceiling, and then grab the outer edges of your feet, pull your feet down so that your knees go to the outside of your shoulders in happy baby pose. And from here, we're going to alternate lifting feet so that we rock side to side, massaging our spine. And if you'd like, you can rock up and down as well. Just focus on relaxing and breathing. Move as much as you can. Release any tension you may feel in your spine. And then inhale your hands and feet up toward the ceiling and relax, bringing them down to the floor. And straighten your body out for our final pose for the evening, which is Shavasana, a conscious relaxation. So straighten out your legs. Feel free to cover your body with a blanket if you'd like. Close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Separate the heels of your feet. Allow your toes to relax to the sides. Move your arms a few inches away from your torso, with the palms of your hands facing up toward the ceiling. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. As you inhale, allow your abdomen to expand, and as you exhale, observe your navel contracting toward your spine. Relax your jaw, relax your shoulders, relax your arms and your wrists and fingers. Relax your hips, relax your thighs, your calves, your ankles and toes. Feel the ground supporting your body. Observe your breath getting longer as your body relaxes. Now wiggle your toes and your fingers. And slowly move your hands and bring them above your head, stretching your body. When you're ready, bend your knees and bring them close to your chest and rock side to side. And then move your body to one side and take a few deep breaths through your nose. And when you're ready, push yourself up to a comfortable seated position. And we'll end the practice with a breathing exercise. We're going to inhale as we raise our arms above our head, inhaling through our nose, and then exhale through our mouth as we lower our arms down with a strong exhale. We'll do that 3 times, and then a final breath. So go ahead and inhale. Strong exhale. Again. Again. Now this time, inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose, but bring the palms of your hands together, pausing at your third eye for kind thoughts, pausing at your lips for kind words, and pausing at your heart center for kind intentions. Namaste. All right, well, thank you for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.